to show you what the region in general is capable of doing. As we said, it is hard to estimate the overall size of industry in the region because it's in huge numbers. There are unconfirmed reports that the industry in the Gulf was worth 10 billion in 2008, and it is growing. It is growing to 60 billion, to 100 billion last year. McKinsey also estimates that the industry is worth, as you see, and it will go to 100 billion. And the next, I think in one of the next slides, we'll show you what they really need. So, healthcare market is on track to grow 11.4% annually. These are all mathematical investment statistics. And it also shows that the rulers or the heads of states in the region by themselves start to realize that they need to do something. Again, some surveys, and this was last year. The estimated treatment demand in the region will rise by 240%. Every economy is happy if they have 10%. This is 240% need growth. And of course, we stay with the segments. It's cardiovascular, it's diabetes related, and so on. And if we look at the numbers on the bottom, the estimated growth factors are that $133 billion will be the spending. They are estimating that they are going to have so much money going into the region or into this sector of healthcare, and everybody wants to have a part of this, of course. About 100,000 hospital beds will be needed within 1.5 years. And it means that it is about 5.5% of the gross development product, which will, in this current 5 years. Huge potential for growth. Huge amounts of monies. And of course, huge potential for business for everyone. Thank you. Now, what makes this possible is another fact. Look at the numbers of population growth. Arab families, Middle Eastern families are big families. They love children, they make children, they have big families, and it translates into the numbers. Each one of them, whatever age they have, needs a sort or a type of healthcare. From baby all the way to mature and old. 132 million in 1990, 212 million. 10 years later, it's 61% population growth. And if we estimate that it's going to keep going like this, we are going to have 340 million people in the region within 2030, which is another 15 years. This is the proof. A survey that we did about population. It shows you by country how much population we are having by 1st of July 2013. These numbers are available internationally. And even though Egypt, which is the biggest by population, does not officially belong to the Gulf, but I think it's part of the Middle East. Then, of course, we have Iran and so on and so forth. So you can look at the numbers of the country which is of your interest, and you see that this population growth and this population potential is also the potential for consuming, developing, investing, needing, and so on. Thank you. How am I on time? Almost. Good. Now, I will try to do it again. I apologize because time is a little pressing. I've gone into the countries that you see listed. I have described them in a very short manner of 1 page per country. What is happening in these countries in terms of development, of potential, what kind of projects do they have? And this means, ladies and gentlemen, Thai, Malaysian, the others are not here. Please wake up. The business is not sleeping, the business is not staying. And if you are the owners, then a very strong warning to you. Don't go to sleep, don't think that the work is over. Okay, we have 1.5 million to 2 million people, oh, we're okay. No, you are not, because the business is not going to stay. The business is having tendency to go back to the sources. And what I am going to show you, what these countries are doing for their development, this was the aim of the Thai Spa Association, to wake you up, to show you that nothing is guaranteed. All right? Let's have a look. Israel. In principle, Israel, with no offense, and please, I am not political. I'm not going into any politics. Israel, by far, is the most developed and the most advanced in science, in technology, in research, and they are not shy in sharing it. You can have it. So what's the problem of asking? Depends again, you know, we have to mention politics without going into this. Some countries do not talk to them, but they have it. And the thing is that the Israelis, because of security problems they had in the past, have the most advanced medicine, because they had a lot of injured, a lot of hurt, a lot of broken bones, and a lot of whatever, and they know how to handle it. And because they are so curious scientifically, and they know how to translate this curiosity into technology, they have become leading in almost every technology you can talk. Mostly, they are very specialized in orthopedic, in oncology, which is cancer, and into fertility and IVF, which is in vitro fertilization. Again, we can talk about this in the panel discussion. The Israelis have a lot of hospitals, and the major point with Israel, if you think about talking to them about cooperation or medical tourism, is the Israelis have enough doctors, and it does not happen everywhere. It's a really unique situation that there is enough knowledge, enough technology, enough everything. Hospitals in Israel are 96% occupied all the time. A small internal problem they are having is that the government would like to support the citizens of the country the same as they support tourists. Meaning that if you come with money and you say, I'm American and so on, so what? We need to see that first, the people, and then we will see what about the money. And they are very good in this. Israel has a very special, unique place, which you probably have heard, all the spa people here, the Dead Sea. I believe that you are also knowing about the products. The Dead Sea is same as Jordan, by the way. Do not neglect, Jordan has the same. They have a very unique geographic phenomenon called Dead Sea. It is a lake if you want, because it's not running out, it's staying there. About 1 kilometer deep under official surface. Okay? The water there is not moving, it is very, very salty, full with minerals. Because it's so deep, and because it's like in a canyon, same for Jordan, if there is any Jordanian here, I'm doing promotion. Because it's in a pot, like a big canyon, the air pressure is higher. Because if you go down there, you have about 1 kilometer of more air above you. So atmospheric pressure down there is higher. The ultraviolet rays of the sun are filtered, and it means that if you have problems with skin, if you have problems with breathing, if you have problems with nerves, neurology, you go down there and you just sit. You need to do nothing, and it's already curing you because it's more concentrated. What you breathe is already concentrated. If you mix it with the water, this is, let me use the word, almost natural magic. Of course, thermal and all the rest about it. Good. As for potential, in 2011, 35,000 medical tourism came to Israel. There is a report by the government in 2003 that the revenues they are expecting, NIS stands for New Israeli Shekel. If there are any bankers here, please help me translate this into dollars. I think it's like the Thai baht, if I'm not mistaken, about 1 to 3, 1 to 4, something like this. I'm not sure. But within Israeli shekel, you see that they are expecting the revenues to go from 54 to 119. Big jump. Okay, next. Of course, everyone looks there, United Arab Emirates, the big supplier of almost everything, including beautiful movies and pictures. I think the most famous emirs or rulers, they've just developed islands, the Palm and the world and so on. They are investing in fantastic infrastructure. There is a lot of beautiful things to the eye, and of course shopping, which will attract you to go to UAE. So why do they send all these people to Thailand and Malaysia and so on to get healthcare? Because this is a problem they had and they are looking into it now. If you have the possibility of slowly reading through this, they have Dubai Healthcare City. In principle, like the Palms, which is a man-made island for real estate investments, they made now the Dubai Health City. I dare say, I know I'm being corrected, but if you just follow my line, it is a skyscraper which is hospital. One huge building which is having everything you can dream about, which goes into healthcare and medical, everything. Hundreds of clinics, hundreds of doctors, and it's all there concentrated. It's JCI approved. All of you, JCI, Joint Commission International, the certification for the health institution and so on. And yeah, we will see how it works. It's not completely finished yet, but it's already operational. I met someone in Bangkok about a week ago, and this gentleman has a vision to have a Dubai healthcare city in Bangkok. We are going to have very soon a Bangkok healthcare city in Bangkok. I think it's going to be situated near Bobe and MBK. I believe the property has already been acquired. And if this comes up, then Bangkok has a very, very strong attraction again, because it's Disneyland of healthcare, if you so want. Okay, next one. Okay. Since my time is up, if you allow, let's just go through them. Just see that we have them. Oman, very famous for the very advanced and progressive Sultan Qaboos. They are also developing. As you see, these are all investments. These are all development projects which are combined with big investments, big real estate, big knowledge, and if they are successful, they may have more people coming to see them, not only because of the food and because of the nice and beautiful sundowners, they will also come for healthcare. So this is what we are having. Oman Medical Specialty Board was created for those spa associations, anyone, if you would like to network, there is an association now in Oman. Oman Medical Specialty Board, you can find this, was created by the Ministry of Health last year. You can talk with them, please. Qatar, very famous for giant sports events and so on and so forth. They have no other chance. If they want to have these international events, they have to take care of the health of the people, of the security and so on. The place is not very big, but they are investing. They know what they're going to do. All this list is the hospitals that which in the meantime are available. And what they do is they are striving to have 100% JCI approval for everything they do. We'll have more details if you want. Turkey. Turkey does not have only problems they have now. Turkey is part of the original thermal baths. And if any one of you would like to learn a special type of massage, go for a Turkish massage. It's painful. It's very hard. But it's a typical thing for Turkey. Of course, Turkey is considered by geography a very, very large country. At the moment, they are the second, which are providing healthcare, not only hospitals. Turkey made themselves a good name among the Russians and the Arab countries in the past years for cosmetics. And what, by the way, I have to apologize. What I remember from Mexico is chocolate spa. If I get chocolate if I go to spa? Are you giving chocolate when somebody goes to spa with you? It's there that the Arab gentlemen, the Arab people would like to have mustaches. You know mustache? They go for cosmetic surgery to get mustaches implanted in Turkey. They go out without, they come back with mustaches a week later. Okay. Jordan is at the moment #1. Okay? They also have the Dead Sea, but they are situated more or less in the center. And again, sorry for not having time right now. There are statistics, there are numbers to show you, and it is a very promising place. We are also talking about Saudi Arabia. Again, Saudi Arabia by size and by money probably the biggest, but they have problems with capacity. Okay? They are developing. They are developing hard. Again, if you have time or if you're a quick reader or if you take telephones and make pictures as I see, you will have all the statistics and so on. There are 2 surveys, as you see. One is the Holland Gulf and the other one is the Middle East medical tourism industry and so on. You will see that they need to be taken seriously. And at the moment, I would say what we are having most from Saudi Arabia is IVF. Again, we'll talk about this maybe later in the panel. There is a special reason why these people are coming here. I hope you... Okay, come on. Kuwait. Kuwait was famous because of the problems with Iraq. Okay? Kuwaiti have money. Kuwaiti are developing their own, let's say, special facilities when it comes to healthcare and so on. And I will leave you to request for more information. There is huge potential and so on and so forth. Let's go to the next. And the next one which we talk about is Bahrain. Bahrain, a very small island. Bahrain are copying a project that Dubai did. You remember Dubai has the palms. They have the world. Kuwait is now developing Dilumnia, Health Island. It's a man-made island. It was not existing. They are extending it. There will be everything similar to Dubai Healthcare City. There will be on Dilumnia Health Island in Bahrain. And the rest means Iraq, Lebanon, Syria. They are not active at the moment because they have their own internal problems, as you know. Once they finish with the internal problems, we will see what they will do. Last one. And with this is the message. Please do what you do with full of heart. Do it good, do it qualitative. Please do not always think only about the money. It is important. But more important is the personal relation. And if the people are happy with you, they will come back. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Zadok, or you can call him, Dr. Zadok,นะคะ, for your wonderful and informative view on the health and medical tourism for Middle East. Next, could Kunkot present the gift to Dr. Zadok, please?
Thank you for allowing more.
Welcome. Next, can we invite His and Her Excellency and honorable guests for the group photo, and we will have the break after this. As the time is running quite short, so I would allow the break to be 15 minutes, and then we'll come back with the panel discussion.
Important is the personal relation. And if the people are happy with you, they will come back. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Zadok, or you can call him, Dr. Zadok,นะคะ, for your wonderful and informative view on the health and medical tourism for Middle East. Next, could Kunkot present the gift to Dr. Zadok, please?
Thank you for allowing more.
Welcome. Next, can we invite His and Her Excellency and honorable guests for the group photo, and we will have the break after this. As the time is running quite short, so I would allow the break to be 15 minutes and then we'll come back with the panel discussion.